You are live. So this isn't quite as exciting as how Instagram does it. Instagram like fades in, and sing. But anyway, it's all good. It's all good. Hey, everybody. Hey, single moms. Thank you so much for joining live and for watching live in the Facebook Single Moms private Facebook group. Um, Thank you for watching live on YouTube. Um, y'all, I had to rush from work because I got out of work late and I had to rush home and set everything up. At night, my room is dark, but in the daytime, I can open up the curtains and get a really good natural light in here. So, needless to say, I got the ring light because otherwise, you wouldn't be able to see my face. So I'm one of those people, I like to talk to you and I like to look in your eyes and talk to you. So I feel that my face should be illuminated so that you could see my eyes. Um, Even though I had to put some eye drops in my eyes, and I have been for a while now having to use eye drops more frequently because of my allergies. With the wind blowing and the pollen and smog and all that stuff mixed together, it makes my eyes like almost beet red by the end of the day. So it makes it beet red by the end of the day, and then the air conditioner running all night uh, does like almost the same thing. It like picks up the dust and stuff in the house and circulates it around and everything. Um, but so needless to say, this is one of the rough times of year for me. So my eyes are like the telling part of me suffering from my allergies, let alone, if my nose starts running and I'm sniffling and stuff. But that seems to be not so much anymore. Now it's a little bit more of a sinus headache than my nose running so much. But in the morning though, I do have like this whole sneeze attack. I'm looking on the pulling up the Single Moms Facebook group to make sure you guys can hear me anymore. Now it's a little bit more of a sinus headache than I can't get there we go. There we go. Okay, I got it working. Um Hey Shanae and Yayla. Thank you so much for watching live. I could see y'all now that I turned on the my other device to see people on Facebook. Um so my allergies are really bad. So I put eye drops in my eyes so that they actually feel normal and they don't feel so itchy and irritated. And I don't look like, a wino because my eyes are so beet red. But anyway, welcome to the Single Moms Resource Challenge. Today is day 4. Today's day 4 of the Single Mom Resource Challenge. And today we're going to talk about some things, y'all. The past 3 days we've talked about some things. You can go back and watch those recordings. We talked about some resources for particular areas of our lives in the past 3 days. This one is actually going to probably go back to one of the resources that I mentioned, I believe, on day 1. Yeah, it was on day 1. It's one of the books that's in the feature on the Single Moms Club private Facebook group. It's under the features tab. So if you go under the features tab, you'll see all the books that are there that are recommendations that can help us, to level up, which is basically get a new mindset on how we think about things and how we see things and how we do things. Because when we change our mind, we can change what we do. And so change is always hard. It's hard. I'm not even going to fluff that. Change is hard. It's a hard adjustment. Sometimes it's a hard left. Sometimes it's a hard right. Or sometimes it's a hard, having to go up a hill and over something. but change is difficult, and it's difficult for everybody. And sometimes it takes a minute to get some adjustment and get some alignment and peace with whatever the change is. Um, so that we can keep moving forward. So the topic for today is going to be, can you relate? Can you relate? My name is Bess Parks. I'm the Single Mama 2, the co-creator and founder of the Single Moms Club and hashtag Single Moms Level Up, and Single Moms Level Up. There is a YouTube channel. I'm on Instagram. Although during the challenge, I haven't posted too much on Instagram, but I'm on Instagram. It's also Single Moms Level Up. And we got here the private Facebook group and their YouTube, the YouTube channel. The YouTube channel is something new. This is probably the first whole entire challenge that is being broadcast on YouTube, the YouTube channel. Before there were just little certain days that I was doing. I was testing it out to see how it worked, and I think it's going to be okay. So anyway, checking my notes. Oh, this is what I wanted to do. I wanted to thank some of the top contributors in the Single Moms Club. And I want to thank you guys. It's Mary Jacobs, Yeni Ferreras, and Kanisha Hughes. Also, Ruby Aduma. I hope I'm saying your name right. Adama, Ruby Adama. So those are just like the top four top contributors in the Single Moms Club. They've either given thumbs up, made comments, participated in some of the lives by doing those things. Chiming in with their experience of whatever it is the topic is for the challenge, or the day actually this week, because we are in the middle of a challenge. And I appreciate you guys for participating. So, and the people watching on YouTube, I thank you guys for watching too. I see you viewing and I appreciate you watching it. And if this is not for you and you come across it, send it to another single mom. Send it to a single mom that you know, so that they can, you know, be a part of this. This is going to be, it's a group of single moms that are going to level up, and we're going to become the CEOs in every area of our lives through self-care, self-love, and self-education. This is what this is all about. We always need help. We're always asking for help. We're always praying for help. And this is what this is to help bring some new ways of doing things, help bring some new ideas to you. Some of this you may know already, but maybe you just stop doing it, doing some of the things in this resource, this particular resource challenge. But the challenges, the challenges every month are, somebody's texting me. So the challenges every month are it's something different every month. And it's based off of the 3 questions that I ask when the single moms come in to join the Single Moms Club. There's 3 questions that I ask, and I use those questions and the answers to those questions in order to I've got kids, y'all. I'm a single mama too, so I do check it, but I see who that is, and I don't need to pay attention to that right now. But anyway, there's 3 questions that I ask when you request to join the Single Moms Club, and those answers, the answers to the questions, help me with serving you guys. Help not just me, but help us with serving you guys better, providing you with challenges for things that I have some resources to, or something that I've learned that can maybe help you in navigating something in a single mom, your single mom journey. So that's what we're doing here. We're growing together. We're going to level up. We're going to go from just struggling to CEO in every area of our lives through self-care, self-love, and self-education. That's what we do here at the in the Single Moms Club and with the hashtag Single Moms Level Up. That's what we do. So I want to ask a question. How would you like to have weekly access? I know that's not everybody's thing to have weekly access, weekly access to help, or weekly, helpful things that are being done, that would challenge you to make some moves, to do some things, to do some action. Remember, we talked about being physical yesterday, that it's means that we have to do something. We can't just take in the information and do nothing with it. We take what we need at the time and and use it to move wherever we need to move, and to help us in our own, help us with whatever we need help with. Sometimes it's not always somebody else that's going to come help us. A lot of times, especially with single moms, it's us. We got to help ourselves. I'm a little frozen there. So sorry. Um, but a lot of times it's us, and we got to help ourselves. And I'm sorry. I'm so sorry about this. Apparently, I've had my credit card in my bra all day. Um, I just kept feeling something poking me. I was like, "What is that?" Um, but anyway, I so just felt old doing that, pulling something out my bra. I'm sorry, y'all. But anyway, some people need some help weekly because of the circumstances that you're facing. A weekly place to go to get some help for some questions or whatever that's going on in your single mom life might help you. Or maybe having a weekly where we kind of chat and chew, have drink some tea, coffee, whatever, and have conversation, open conversation about this, or about this, that, or whatever, is going on in our single moms' lives. Now, mind you, this group is not one of those ones where we just sit and complain. We're trying to get answers for what we're trying to do. And yeah, that is. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about the credit card, but sometimes we're trying to we need answers for things that we're going through, and so we're going to ask questions. And it's not a shame or blame. It's not a you're at fault. It's none of that. It's just, what can we do to help, to help you to level up and to see the situation at a different from a different angle. A lot of times that's all we need, is to see the situation from a different angle so that we could see ourselves out of it, which gives us hope. So we can have that chat and chew. Maybe we could do all this stuff without, what if you could do all this stuff without leaving the comfort of your home, or having to find a babysitter if you got little ones, or worrying about the teens that you got to leave at home, and if they really are at home. I'm just saying. Um, I want to invite. This is not for everybody, and I realize that, and it's okay. But I want to invite. Um, I want to invite. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm like stuck in my words, but I want to invite those that really need weekly accountability, or that want weekly accountability, friendship, and some fun. As you can see, I'm a little bit putting things in my bras and stuff. But anyway, but if you want weekly accountability, friendship, and fun, some place to do that. Um, as a single mom, with some people that know what your single mom journey is all about and what you go through. It may be different, some different circumstances, because of our surroundings and wherever we are in the world. But that's okay. Still, being a single mom, we have that same understanding, because we're single moms and we got kids, and we know what that feels like. And when somebody knows what something really feels like, it helps to be able to talk to them. You I don't know about you, but I feel more comfortable talking to them. Or sometimes, like this is okay, this is where this is coming from. So last year I went back to California, where I'm from, where I was born and raised. And I was raised in LA, so I went to LA and I stayed there for a week for my birthday. So one of the days that I was there, I went to lunch with some girlfriends of mine that we've all have known each other, but we all live in different places now. Um, I'm here in Texas. They're there in California, but not everybody is in LA anymore. Some people are out in the valleys. Some are out in Orange County. Some we're spread out all over the place. They're more spread out in California, but not. I think I'm the first. No, no. There's one other person that's further than me. She's in Atlanta. But we've come together, and my friend had invited me to join that group, which they call the Partini Crew. And they call the Partini Crew because they go on vacations and stuff. And they have, they say, hey, I'm ready to, go do some things. Where do we want to go? And so they go and they do these vacations, Mexico, wherever, cruises, and some of them are just short things. It's not necessarily a week long thing. They haven't done anything like that. These are short weekend vacations, so usually 3 to 2 days, 2 to 3 days, and usually within close proximity. Of course, for me and the other lady that is in Atlanta, it will be further. We'd have to fly in, but they do these little mini retreats, and I'm saying that because they took me to lunch. It was my birthday. Everybody knew it was my birthday and I was coming in. And so the ones that could get there, there were some other ones that had other engagements, other things, other plans that came up and they couldn't be there. So the few that took me to lunch, it was really special because I was feeling some kind of way. I was feeling very stressed about, I didn't understand the teenage years with a girl, and how they're so different than a boy, at least with my kids. And I wasn't prepared for it. And um, it was making me very emotional, you know, it was making me very emotional. I was going from one extreme to the next extreme. And I didn't know that that just happens and that clash happens and that's part of the process. And I thought I was by myself, so I didn't really say anything. I thought it was me. I thought I was being a bad mom. I thought all these things. And then when I let it out and told them, what I have been going through, they're like, "Oh, girl, that's just a teenager. We went through that, da, 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 da." And we all told our experiences with that. And I was like, "What?" I was like, "Dude," I was like so tripping. I thought it was me. I was like, I thought it was me, girl. I thought it was me. And I was like, that is just so crazy. And somebody in the group, Kanisha said, Kanisha said she would love to have I don't know why that's not showing. Oh, okay. Kanisha said she would love to have weekly meetings, but she truly believes that she would benefit from this. So that's something that I would do, that I'm creating a single moms academy is what it is. I'm creating a single moms academy, and that single moms academy is going to be a membership. But mind you, if you win one of the single moms queen kits, or you've won one in the past and it had that little box that was down there that said there was a single moms academy 12-month membership, your name's on the list. And yes, I do remember you and who you are. And that is giving you a year of 12 months of access to this single moms academy. So you guys will basically be my guinea pigs. And we'll create that academy and have it where that there's chat and choose, where we'll have our coffee or whatever, so you can eat and not miss your meals, eat and have some coffee or whatever, wine, whatever you do, water, Powerade, whatever. But we'll talk about whatever is going on for that week. What do where are you needing some help in? What areas, are you needing some help in? And we'll have that whole conversation, and it will be more of kind of similar to um, a Zoom call. I'll probably pull out the Zoom and do that, and it'll be more like a Zoom meeting instead of being live broadcast in. We'll do more of a Zoom thing and take it off of the Facebook and off of YouTube, and it will be a private setting with us. Of course, it's going to be limited because I think I can only bring in um, 8 or 9 other people, because if I bring special guests in, because I probably will, I need to have a space for myself and a space for the special guest. So it's going to be limited to about 8 people. Um, I think though I started doing the free 12-month membership, and I may have more than 8 people. So I think I'm gonna get it to where it's 12, to where it's 12 people, where I can get 12 people in there, and we'll start out with that as a small group. But if you wanted to join the Single Moms Academy, you can go to B Parks Design, www.bparksdesignllc.com, to sign up for the Single Moms Academy. When you get on the homepage, you'll see it up in the top corner. There's a tab for it. Click it, and then it will tell you the different options for the membership. You can either pay monthly, or you could pay 4 times a year, or you could pay for the whole entire year. And you could do that. So, of course, you get a better savings if you pay in 4 payments. You get a better, even more better savings if you pay for the year. And this is something that I'm feeling that we may need to go into for people that want to have more than just once a month, want to have more interactions with each other than once a month. And let me show you. I'm going to do a screen share here. So let me show you. Let me actually hit screen share. But I'm going to do a screen share here for you. And show you and tell you what's a part of what you get in the Single Moms Club, in the Single Moms Academy. When you join the Single Moms Academy, you're going to get a whole lot of more insider information before everybody else gets it. Of course, you're going to get the preview stuff, and that will be that for you guys. So I'm going to look at okay. So I'm looking at the Facebook page just to make sure that it's okay, that it's caught up with me. But anyway, okay, so the Single Moms Academy, this is what would have been on the giveaway. It's this logo here. This is me. It's my 2 kids when they were younger. That is the last family picture that we took back in 2010. And it just seems that we can't get our schedules together with all the activities that my kids and stuff are doing. We can't seem to get ourselves together where everybody's got their, my son wants to make sure his hair is cut and fly, and my daughter wants to make sure hers is fly, and I want to make sure mine's fly, but we all can't seem to get together on that same page to get another family picture taken. I'm really glad I took this, and for some reason I just felt that this was going to be probably the last official family picture. This is a professional photo that I had taken at Target, when Target had a photo center. But anyway, when you are part of this Single Moms Academy, it's a membership program. You'll get unlimited access to the webinar replays. So when we have the chat and choose, when we have the chat and choose, and I'm sorry, let me see what else I said. So when we have the chat and choose, when we have special guests on to share with us whatever their experience was as being a single mom, when we have them on, you'll have access to those. So they're not really webinars. I didn't know what else to call them, but the webinar replays. And then you'll have unlimited access to challenge replays. So when these challenges are done, and they last generally for 5 days. So I do 5 days, and then I give you an extra 3 to 5 days. No, I give you an extra 3 days. Sometimes I have done 5. where you can watch the replay. So if you miss anything, you can binge watch it over the weekend, which is 2.5 hours, which is 2.5 hours, and you can binge watch that over the weekend, and still have an opportunity to win a single mom's queen kit that's given away every week or every month during the week long challenge. That's what I'm trying to say. And you could possibly win a Single Moms Academy 12-month membership. So there'll be some self-education resources. So the resource page, you'll see those ahead of time. I keep adding to it. So I know sometimes if you see it posted and it looks like it's the same, there's stuff that's being added a lot of times. I've added some extra things on there. So as I find these things, I'm adding that to that list. And then we'll have the weekly single mom talk sessions, basically that chat and choose what was talking about. You'll be first notice of swag products. I happen to have one of the shirts on today. And it is the all I'm trying to see if you can see it. Yeah, you can see it. Okay. So it's the single mom level up shirt. So that's part of it. That's part of the swag products, but also part of the swag products are the single mom queen box products. You'll be have first notice of what's in that box. So what's in that box for that month, because it's going to change every month. And then we're going to have one ticket to the live single moms conference. I think I may actually change that to two tickets to the single moms live conference. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that in person at first, or if I'm going to do just do a live event. And I think I may have to do a live event the first time just to see how it goes. A live, not a live event, an online event the first time just to see how that goes. And then I will do a conference. I'm not sure yet. I'm still undecided on how I'm going to do that. But the payment plans are available. Like I said, you can go to bparksdesignllc.com to sign up and check out more information about that. I'm going to stop sharing my screen, and we're going to get to what the topic is for today. I got other stuff popping up on my screen too. Okay, so we're going to get to the topic for today. So the topic for today is here. Can you relate? So this morning, I took my own advice. So I had told you guys yesterday that we needed to do something physical. And so I took my own advice and I took my journal out and I went to the front of my journal and read through all the 5 areas of my life where I set goals and wrote down what my courses of actions were going to be and read through the benefits of me reaching those goals. And I tell you, I was so inspired by my own stuff that I wrote. And I was so inspired by that. And then I just journaled for a little while, and felt a lot of relief and rejuvenation all in the same time. And it was a very interesting dynamic. And I was actually did a little self-love and self-check on myself. Am I okay? Are things going okay? Am I stressed? What's going on? And I had come to realize that I was tired, that I was tired. So I was like, what am I going to do about that? So I had one of my goals was to make sure that I go to bed at a decent time. And I didn't just say decent time. I actually said 10 o'clock. I said, I need to go to bed by 10. So, because if I sleep from 10 to, and I sleep, for me, my body, 6 hours is enough. If I do 8 hours, I'm a little sluggish. And it's hard for me to do 8 hours. I'm one of those people, if the sun comes up, I wake up too. So that's interesting with me, but I love the summer because the days are longer, and I don't know, the sun just rejuvenates me and just makes me happy, and my joints feel good. For me, the cold really hurts. It makes my joints ache. I'm one of those double jointed people. And back in grade school, that used to be the thing. Oh, I'm double jointed. I could do this. I could do that. Yeah, that's all good. But when you start getting older and the weather affects your joints because whatever. Matter of fact, let me tell this story and then I'll let it go. When I was in California, I was uncomfortable and I didn't know what the issue was. I was having one of my ankles was swelling, which is not usual when I wasn't in super hot weather or I wasn't really that tired. I just accredit it to having jet lag. But the whole entire week that I was there, my shoulder was out of place. But because I'm double jointed, I can still function and I'm uncomfortable, but it doesn't hurt. It didn't start really bothering me till I came home. And so I came home and I was like, oh God, this is really just bothering me. It's starting to aggravate me. And I'm starting to um, um, feel extremely uncomfortable. And so I laid down and I stretched on the floor and put one arm up and stretched and rolled over. And my shoulder popped back in place. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. My shoulder was out of place the whole time. And here I was forcing myself to be with my friends, and we're walking everywhere and doing this and that. And I forced myself to be there for my friends. One of my friends, she has got stage 4 cancer. I was like, if she can go out and she's in extreme pain from the medication, she's got fibromyalgia on top of it. She's in extreme pain. I was like, if she can push and make it through, so can I. And I wanted to see her. I wanted to see one of my other best friends' parents. And I'm glad I did because her mom passed away a couple months ago. And I was glad that I saw her and was able to tell her that I loved her. She's like, I've known one of my best friends. We've known each other since we were one. We were next door neighbors, and we've known each other since we were one. Yes, we separate, have our own lives, and but every time we come back, we catch up real quick, and it's like we never separated. But I'm glad I saw her mom. I got to see some other friends that I didn't think I was going to see. I got to see my boyfriend that I have now. He's in California, and I got to see him. And that was the first time that I've seen him in person since we were 18. And we dated when we were 18, and we just recently reconnected in 2021. And so we're doing this long distance dating thing, which is very interesting. And I thought I would never do a long distance relationship. I don't know if it makes it different because we dated when we were 18 and we were extremely compatible, but I was afraid of the whole situation. I didn't understand his his love for me, so I didn't get it. So this whole session was about relating and doing things for people that are in your circle, your children, doing things for, I'm going a little long today, you guys, and I apologize, but doing things for people in your circle and the way to help your relationships and how you relate to your children, to your friends, to your family, to your coworkers, to your customers, to people that you interact with at work. The way you relate to them and how you relate to them all starts with us. When we align ourselves, our minds, our hearts, our bodies, and our souls and our spirits, when we align all that and work on that on a daily basis, it's not something like we can do it and it stays and sticks forever because of outside circumstances and things happening. It never stays in alignment all the time. We always have to work at being at it, and it's worth it because our peace of mind is everything. Our peace of mind and our love for ourselves is everything because it radiates and spreads out to our children and spreads out to our families. So I'm going to cut that short right there. Again, if you want to join the um the single moms the Single Moms Academy, you can go to www .bparksdesignllc.com, and you can click on the Single Moms tab, and it will tell you more about it and what you get in your membership. And you can choose monthly, four times a year, or choose the year package. It's not for everybody, and I understand that, and that's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's not for everybody. I understand that, and there's no worries. No pressure about it. If it's for you and that's something you want to do, you can head on over and go check it out and sign up for whichever way works for you for the payment plan. And um, that is something that will be in full effect shortly. I was just waiting to get more people, that we can have signed up on it, and people that are in the academy so that we can get things started. The merch is being designed as well. The single moms level up challenge shirt, um, and then some other things that we're gonna do. The queen box is gonna be revealed there first. There's an actual queen box that's being designed right now, and then of course I got other stuff in mind. The journal, the journal will be available also for a discounted price for people in the uh, in the single moms academy. So you'll have access to those things. So if you don't win these things, you can actually purchase them, and those will be available in the Single Moms Academy. They'll be available with the five areas, the five building blocks, and the prompts for filling out your goals, your um, filling out your benefits, and filling out your courses of action. So I want to say good night because I like to try to keep these at 30 minutes as much as I can. Thank you so much for watching live. Thank you so much for watching the replays. And thank you for liking and sharing with other single moms that could use a single mom community like ours that we're building, where we go from struggling to CEO in every area of our lives through self care, self love, and self education. Hashtag single moms level up. Bye. See you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow's day 5, y'all. And day 5 is going to be good. The single moms queen kit giveaway is not going to be till Tuesday. I always wait until Tuesday of the week after the challenge to give you single moms an opportunity to binge watch so that you can be a part of it, and do your likes and your comments and everything so that we can get more people in there, some newer faces in there, as well as the people that have been some top contributors. And so we can get some more top contributors in there. It is being tallied, and whoever is at the top will be the one that wins the kit. Of course, again, the rule is if you won a kit in the last 90 days, you need to wait 90 days before you can win again, so that other people can have an opportunity to win the Single Moms Queen kit, because it is a special thing. And these are things that I use for myself as well. And I come across, I'm like, ooh, I know that's good. And so I put it in a box. So I hope you guys are enjoying that. And I will talk to you guys and see you guys tomorrow. Hashtag Single Moms Level Up. Much love.